And now, of course, there's injuries to follow in the playoffs, and now we have one with Kawhi Leonard. And I shouldn't call it an injury, maybe a tweak, maybe, I don't know, something. Maybe he's hurt, but plays 52 minutes, 36 points, 8 of those points in double overtime. But on the jam, with 3:13 to go, to put them up 3 in double overtime, he appeared right there in the first quarter. He was going up for the jam, guys, and this is a dunk from Kawhi, the patented one-handed dunk, but something happened to one of his legs on the way up, and had to lay it in, and we saw him wincing throughout the game and limping a little bit. This is an issue that we're going to have to watch going forward.
Yeah, and I think so. And I look at it as we don't know what it is, Rick, but we just saw him, like you said, grimacing a lot during the game, not being himself athletically. One time there was a loose ball, and usually whether he gets it or not, he attacks it, not to chase down guys on the same possession. It's just something that he's laboring. But you saw in his answer, he says this is the playoffs. And I think if I'm a player too, I'm not trying to give the other team information. I'm not trying to give the media information. I'm trying to get this day off, coach, win this game, and start icing and getting myself ready for the next game if possible.
And he's hoping that next game is a late next game, not an early next game, because he can use as much rest as we see. And I think it was clear to us, we saw a lack of elevation on his part. When he would put the ball down that last dribble before he would go up into his jump shot, he normally elevates up above his long arms, big hands that he has. He gets shots over people. He did not have that soft shot, that touch, because he had no elevation.
It's a great call. And the dunk with 3:13 left in double overtime, when he double dribbled and then got the jam, he might have been better served to hang on to that rim a little bit, right? He jammed it, came down, and looked to maybe aggravate what's going on with one of his legs.
Yeah, it is. And and the one thing is, I don't want to speculate that his legs. It could be anything, Rick, because just because he's grimacing, you just don't want to say what it is. And I think in that situation in the playoffs, Rick, you're not thinking
about double dribble right there.
Yes, and then you're not thinking about your injury. You're saying, let me go try to dunk it, and you're going as hard as you can. And then whatever happens afterwards, you can live with it. It's the playoffs. I think for him is if you start thinking about injuries while you're playing in this game, it will throw you off. You just got to play through it, gut it through if you can, and he did, and try to get to right now, which is a lot of ice and a lot of doctors and MRIs and things of that sort.